What about second breakfast?
Time for
Breakdown.
for second breakfast.
Good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Breakdowns for Second Breakfast. I am your host, Danger, and joining me is Monster. I would say a fellow that I can't break down an album without, like normal, but a fellow that I can't play a game without because Monster has created this game. Monster?
Yes. Yeah, no album today. Today I have another game to hopefully torture you a little bit because, oh boy, you have tortured me with such a game. Mine is much easier than yours.
For those wondering what Monster's referring to, we're actually, recording several of these games together. And the one that I just gave him, you will have heard before this one. And he was...
Maybe I don't know. I don't know what order we're going to release these in.
I'm going to edit it before this one, so it's going to come out before this. So Monster was sweating bullets during that one. He was sweating bullets and losing points.
It was great because before we started, you were like, you're going to do great. And I was like, okay, cool. And then you told me what it was, and you read the first question. And I was like, this sucks.
But you hung in there and you're a good sport. So it's my turn to be a good sport with your game. So Tell me about this game.
Okay, so mine I think is going to be much easier, and I think it'll be fun. So what I have done is I have compiled a list of fake bands from TV shows and movies, and your job is to guess where the band came from. Now, you can get 2 points per question because if you get it right, if you can tell me if it's from a TV show or a movie, and then tell me what the title of said TV show or movie is. Okay. So that way you can get 2 different points. Now, some of these are easy, and I mean easy, not like that bullshit you try to throw on me easy. This, I mean, simple easy. But some of them are a little bit tricky. Okay. So I think you will do fairly well. If I had to guess, somewhere above a 33%, but we'll see what happens.
Okay. All right. So give me question number 1.
We're starting off real easy. The easy in, okay? Number 1. Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem.
Oh, that's the Muppets, but but that band was in movies and TV shows.
Yes, that's fine. I would say the TV show technically is where they started first, but yeah, either way, that's like I said, I kind of wanted to give you an easy one so you kind of got the gist of the game there.
Now, did you know that there is actually an entire movie about them? I think they're going on tour and their vehicle breaks down. I haven't seen it. I saw the trailer because I just recently came across where there's a whole movie about the band.
I don't think it's a movie. I think it's a series because I remember watching a couple episodes of it because it's one of those, I won't say it's bad, the little bit that I saw, but it's one of those things where it's sort of the absurdity of it is what makes it fun because it's like, it's nothing but, the band members that are all Muppets and then just surrounded by normal people trying to like book them. It's like, it's played very straight, except there's a Muppet band.
Yeah, that's pretty much the normal Muppet thing.
Well, that's also true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Anyway, question 2.
All right. Death Clock.
That's Metalocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
Which TV show? Did it have a movie as well? It's a touring band as well?
It is a touring band, yes, but it is not a movie. Brendan Small.
Had a movie or not? I thought maybe it had a Adult Swim, longer than one episode kind of a thing.
That's totally possible, but actual theatrical release film, no. But yeah, Brendan Small is a genius. He is so cool. He's the guy that writes and performs all the music. Did you ever see Home Movies?
Mm-hmm. I watched a lot of home movies.
Yeah, that same guy. Good stuff. All right, number 3, The Lone Rangers.
So that is a movie.
Uh-huh.
Titled Airheads.
Yes.
which the band was comprised of Brendan Fraser, Adam Sandler, and Steve Buscemi.
Mm-hmm.
And
Fantastic.
in the movie, they were hijacking a radio station with water guns.
That's one of those movies. Now, kids strap in for Old Man Corner. That's one of those movies that they used to play on like Comedy Central all the time. And
Yep.
I've probably watched 20 times, but I don't own it.
Yeah, no, I've probably done the same thing. I don't think I've ever watched it without a commercial break. I know Chris Farley was in it. Michael McKean was in it, who's now on the registered sex offenders list. Hi, Danger here. Just a quick editor's note. We're all having fun here. This is a game. And I am not one that is going to really ever shy away from admitting when I'm wrong. So, Michael McKean, while yes, was in Airheads, he is not on the sex offenders list. I don't know where I got that from, why I got that from. I'm pretty sure Monster agreed with it because it sounded right enough and he knows close enough to it. And was wrong. Was wrong. That's Jeffrey Jones, who was in Beetlejuice. I don't know how I got Michael McKean and Jeffrey Jones mixed up. They are very different. They look very different. But either way, I was wrong. Michael McKean, not on the sex offenders list. Jeffrey Jones is. And I'm pretty sure that's why Jeffrey Jones was not in the Beetlejuice sequel. Beetlejuice. So anyway, I was wrong. I'm sorry, Michael McKean. Not that you're ever going to see this, but, whatever. I'm sorry. And back to it.
He's Then what's his name? The guy who plays Fat Tony from The Simpsons. Montaigne. No, Montaigne. The Italian guy. He's the DJ. He's the one that tells him, he was like, the Lone Rangers? There's 3 of you. That's not very lone. All right. This one's tougher. I think this is where we're going to start to get a little more difficult.
Okay.
I got some easy ones.
I'm a little surprised, like, that I was able to recall some of those, and maybe I just know more bands that were in movies and stuff, movies and TV shows. But yeah, anyway.
I think you'll get the next one, but you're not going to get this one.
Okay.
Pink Slip.
Oh, Pink Slip. I'm going to go tell you, I don't know where I know it from, but I know that I know it.
So you can get a possible
all-female band or a female-fronted band in a movie. Yeah, I got nothing.
It is Lindsay Lohan's band from Freaky Friday.
Yes. Okay. I haven't seen Lindsay Lohan's version, but like half of once. But I did take the kids to go see Freakier Friday, and they talked about Pink Slip in it. That's why it like stuck out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Full disclosure, never seen either one of them.
Actually, Freakier Friday was good, but just from a lots of jokes about being old, and I appreciate
relatable.
Those. Yeah, and the kids enjoyed it, and those jokes all went over their head.
I kind of want to see what was it called? I think it was just called Freaky with Vince Vaughn.
With Vince Vaughn, and he switches plays. Yeah. Yeah, he plays a serial killer.
All right.
But yeah.
If you get this one wrong, I'm adding to your slap tally.
What am I up to now?
At least 6.
Okay.
The Beats.
Oh, that's that was Doug Funny's band in Doug.
Uh-huh.
It was a TV
yes.
show. Yeah.
Yes. Favorite Nick tune? Go.
Rocko's Modern Life.
I will accept that.
I'm glad I can get your approval. But okay. What was the Beats' biggest hit?
Wasn't it Banging on a Trash Can? Or no, that was just Doug's song.
For some reason, the only word that sticks out to me now. I had it when I asked you that question, but now it's just tofu is the only thing that sticks in my head. Yeah.
Killer Tofu.
Yeah, Killer Tofu. Right. Okay.
All right. Boys for Now.
I don't have that one. I don't.
I'm going to take a guess. You get the TV show or movie is a 50-50 shot.
Okay. Fine. Fair. I'll go movie.
You are 0 for 2 on this one, sir.
Okay. That's fine.
It is the boy band that is started by what's his name from Bob's Burgers, the little dude who Walks around with the keyboard, makes weird sounds. Damn it.
Yeah, I can't think of his name either.
Yeah. But yes, they do an episode where he starts a boy band. And yeah. Okay.
Maybe it's because I haven't
So
watched
this-
a lot of Bob's Burgers, but yeah.
It's one of those shows that, like, okay, my favorite show ever is The Simpsons. And there's a lot of crossover humor. Like, if you find especially like classic Simpsons funny, there's a lot to enjoy about Bob's Burgers.
Mhm.
Plus, my parents owned a restaurant for many, many years, so there's a lot of relatability in some of that stuff. So it's one of those shows that I never go out of my way to watch, but every time I do, I love it.
Oh, I
But-
think I watched the full like first 3 seasons of it or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I watched a lot of it at one point, but then I just haven't watched it in a long time.
Full disclosure, I have not seen the episode that they are on, but I know that it exists. So, okay. Diamonds in the Rough.
Sorry, say that again, because you started like it's Stymons, but is it just diamonds or Stymons?
Excuse me, I was starting to laugh. Diamonds in the Rough.
I don't know.
You don't know this one?
No. Movie.
Okay, so I'm glad you guessed movie, because I was going to say this is from another one of those movies that I used to watch a ton of, and me and my buddies had it on DVD, and it was like the PG-13 version and then the unrated cut.
Oh.
And the PG-13 version was so much funnier because like they didn't say the real bad words, they had to make up goofier words. It was more fun.
Now I always enjoy like when writers and movies and all try to stay within restrictions, but then end up making that a joke in itself. And yeah, that's fun.
Underrated comedy classic. It is from the movie Saving Silverman.
Actually, I did. That's where they all play Neil Diamond.
It is a
band,
Neil
if you will.
Diamond cover band.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Jack Black, Steve Zahn, and Jason Biggs.
You got it. Yes. And it is a very funny movie. It is part of that like
It is.
teen sex comedy kind of boom that was happening in the 90s with like the American Pie movies and stuff like that. But it was PG-13. It wasn't quite as raunchy, but there is some great moments in that movie. It was me and my friends used to watch that one all the time and die laughing.
The scene where Jack Black and Steve Zahn are eating nachos, and he's like, "No, it's one. They're all stuck together." Yeah.
Yes.
I've said that more times than I can count.
I love it when they're like sneaking around and Jack Black's making all these hand motions and Steve Zahn's like, "What are those?" He was like, "They're the signals. I think he's like, they're army signals." He's like, "I only know Navy SEALs."
Yeah.
All right. This one I think you'll know because you have a lot of girls in your house.
Okay. I'm out.
Four Town.
Sorry. Was it
Four Town.
Four Town? Okay. I'm gonna guess. Movie?
It is a movie.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
Ooh, good guess. But incorrect.
Yeah. I knew when you said good guess that it was also incorrect. Because nobody says good guess on a correct answer.
Well, but you got, it's animated and there's like Asian culture, so you were really in the ballpark. But it's from the movie Turning Red.
Okay, yeah. It's actually a fairly good movie. I enjoyed watching
It
with
is.
kids.
That's one that my girls really enjoy watching, and I know that some of the like symbolism and stuff kind of goes over their heads, but at the end of the day, it's about a girl that turns into a giant red panda, and it's very funny. So
Yeah,
they
it's
enjoy
about
it.
a girl getting her period. It's about more.
Thanks,
than that, but
Captain Obvious.
Yeah. Sorry. I okay. Next question.
Okay, this is one that if you get wrong, I won't slap you, but I will be deeply, deeply hurt, like to my core.
Okay.
The B Sharps.
Why do I know that? It's like I'm going. Okay, so the whole time that we've been doing this, like in my head, I'm going over like what fictional bands from movies or TV shows, and it's like you've not named a single one that I have. So if you don't name one of them, I'm gonna throw it out as a question to you at the end. I'm gonna
God,
play an Uno reverse card here, but yeah, I don't know that one. I'm gonna say TV show.
It is a TV show. Yes.
I feel like I do know it, but I don't know it.
It is one of the absolute best top 10 classic episodes of The Simpsons. It is when Homer Simpson started a barbershop quartet. And it is such a good episode. It is essentially a Beatles parody because they do a lot. They go through a lot of beats that through the Beatles history. It's absolutely hilarious. It is so funny. And if you are a bit of a Beatles fan, there's so many of these like little jokes you'll pick up on. Mm-hmm. George Harrison's actually in it. It's great. Again, my favorite TV show and top 10 favorite episode for sure.
I like The Simpsons, but you are far more of a fan of The Simpsons than I am.
Oh, absolutely. I'm far more of a Simpsons fan than most people because, like, I would say most people, just casual fans, would probably say the first like 5 or 6 seasons are kind of like the classics. I'm pushing out to about 12 or 13. Like, I would say the first 10 are all great, and then I would even go as far as say like 12, 13, 14 have some really good ones sprinkled in. Once you get past that, I start to lose it. But
I would actually say season 3 is where it really got good, because I feel like the first 2 were them really trying to figure out what they were doing with these. They were coming off the Tracy Ullman show and trying to figure out what direction they were going with as a show in its own. And then I feel like we got I would say probably to about season 13 to 14, somewhere in there, is where it was really, really good. And then after that, I felt like it was just because Fox kept renewing them.
Yeah, and what's really sad is in some of the more recent seasons, like even in their voices, you can hear that even the actors are like, they're just doing it for a paycheck, you know. I will say there are the occasional really good episodes. There was an episode, I'm not going to remember, but it was within the past 2 or 3 years where they did an It parody where Krusty the Clown was Pennywise, and it was genuinely good. Like,
so I feel like it was all the characters in Springfield, Pennywise or Krusty the Clown would be the most logical.
Makes sense, right? It wasn't like the Treehouse of Horror for that season. It was just like an It parody. And I thought, being a big Stephen King fan as well, I was like, this is cool. It was really cool to see like Simpsons and Stephen King come together like that. It was cool for me. But anyway.
I know multiple years now I have set the goal for myself of watching every Treehouse of Horror before, like from October 1st to Halloween, and I've never done it.
I remember one year trying to watch a couple of the Christmas episodes with my mom and dad, like on Christmas Eve or like a couple days before Christmas. I think we got through about 2 of like the 4 or 5 I had planned, and I was like, I think we're done here. Nobody's having fun but me.
Yeah. All right, next question.
All right. Love Handle.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I'm saying it funny for a specific reason. Love Handle.
I have no idea on that one. I'm going to say movie. Take the 50-50 question.
Cool. Incorrect. It is a band from the show Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And the reason that I'm saying it that way is because there's like an umlaut over the A in Handle.
Did you know that Blue Oyster Cult, the umlaut serves no purpose besides they wanted to make the band name seem more like a metal band?
It worked. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Like Motley Crue.
Phineas and Ferb, good show, but then also I think it creates an unrealistic expectation for kids what summer is, what summer break is.
There's a lot of good music in Phineas and Ferb. There's a lot of parts where they just like pull out guitars and play songs and stuff. I think it's really good. All right. Dan Band.
Dan Band. Wasn't that the... Okay, so I feel like... All right. Dan Band was the band, the wedding band in Old School, right?
Not Old School.
What movie was
it? But you're very much in the ballpark.
Is it Wedding Crashers?
Ooh, get away from Will Ferrell.
Was Will Ferrell in Wedding Crashers? I thought that was Vince Vaughn and
Yeah, but I thought he had like a cameo or something.
He may have.
Think of a different group of funny people.
I mean, there's lots of groups of funny people, but movie.
Like maybe like if I start naming actors, I'm going to give it away. But people such as Bradley Cooper and Zach Galifianakis and
The Hangover, but
yes,
the damn band. Okay, I'm going to Google this.
You know what? I'll be quite honest with you. They very well might be the same band from Old School. I don't know. I've seen Old School once, maybe twice, long time ago. But just recently, me and the wife were flipping through the channels, and The Hangover, they had all three of them on in a row, and we watched like the first two back to back. It's like, God, I forgot how funny those movies were.
Okay, so the first two were funny. The third one I was not a fan of.
Agreed. I remember going to the theaters to see the third one and being like, what is this?
Yeah. I was very disappointed that I paid to go see that. They were the band. The Dan Band was the band in Old School. So I wasn't wrong there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you 2 points. I will give you both points. That's fair.
And they're actually a real band. They're not a fictional band.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Dan Finnerty and the Dan Band. A little bit terrified, I see the fucking look in your eyes. Turn around, boy. Every now and then I fall apart.
The singer's an actor, though.
Yeah, but how many singers of bands are also actors? Or
yeah,
actors
but I
also
mean,
sing
like,
bands?
so I can actually hire the Dan Band to play at like a party or something.
You can, but I don't know if you can afford the Dan Band.
I would assume not.
Yeah, they are pretty much a cover band.
Well, yeah, they're a wedding band.
Yeah, fair.
Okay,
How many
this
more?
one's fun. We'll see. That was number 11. I've got 4 more. I got 15 altogether.
All right, I don't really
Okay.
care, but I'm just curious. But yeah.
Sure. Du jour.
Movie,
Uh-huh.
but what movie? I don't know.
I'll give you a hint. The movie, the title itself, is the name of a fictional band. I thought if I went with that band, it would be too obvious. Like, it would be too easy. Like, the name of the fake band is the name of the movie. Like, it gives it away.
Spinal
But
Tap?
this is no, like, that's why I didn't pick Spinal Tap. That's why I didn't pick the Ruddles. That's why I didn't pick the Blues Brothers, because it's like, that's the name of the movie. But the name of the band, the name of the movie is a fictional band, but this is another band in that movie.
A Mighty Wind.
Not a bad guess, but you're pretty far off.
Yeah, great movie.
And A Mighty Wind's not the name of a fake band. That was just the name of the movie. It's just
Okay. It's been a long time since I've seen that one. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I got nothing.
Du jour is the boy band that is in Josie and the Pussycats.
Okay.
The like 90s, early 2000s version with Tara Reid and who's
Is there
that other
another
girl? She
version?
was so Josie and the Pussycats is actually like a 60s or 70s cartoon show,
Yeah.
kind of like Scooby-Doo era. They might have had like an animated movie or something at some point, but yeah, as far as the only full-length motion picture, I think was this. I had this soundtrack on CD because I thought the songs were so good.
I'm not surprised.
But du jour, they're like the Backstreet Boys equivalent. That was, I can't remember the movie. It's been so long. One of my favorite parts is whenever I think it was Tara Reid. She's standing out on the side of the road holding a sign that says honk, and she's like, part of her sign is hidden behind a tree, so it looks like it says honk if you love pussy, and a bunch of cars start like honking and smashing into each other, and she like takes a step out from behind the tree and it says cats. So it's like, yeah. The other one that I really like is there's a part where there's like a manager coming to him, and he says, "Oh yeah, it's Josie and the Pussy Hats," and she's like, "It's Pussy Cats," and he just responds with, "Oh, that's why you're not wearing any."
Yeah. I've never seen the movie.
Good stuff.
I
Oh,
get
you
the
should.
jokes. It just seems like a very on the nose kind of movie based off of that.
If you think Saving Silverman's funny, you should watch Josie and the Pussycats.
Fair.
Same kind of humor. Okay. Okay, so this one, I've debated how I want to say it because the name of the band, I'm going to say it the funny way.
Okay.
And then I think it'll give it away, but I just want to say it this way. The O-Neaters.
Oh, that's that thing you do, which is actually one of the ones I had in my head. Which it was supposed to be the Wonders, but when they wrote it out, the O-Neaters. Yeah. Okay.
Another Steve Zahn film.
Yeah, Steve Zahn, and Tom Hanks. I think Tom Hanks directed that one. Actually,
you are correct. Yes, he did. Yeah.
Yeah. Which actually, give you I don't know if it was before or after that, but he actually has a record label, Playtone Records.
I would give you an extra point on that if I felt like it, but I don't. So anyway,
I mean, I feel like with the extra knowledge I'm bringing from some of these movies, I should get extra points on these. But that's fine. That's fine.
Well, life's not fair. So we got fair. Two more.
That's true. Yeah.
And if you don't get this one right, I'm going to be mad, and you'll see why. The Folksmen.
Folksmen. For some reason, I'm just wanting to go with A Mighty Wind. Again.
You are correct.
Okay. All right. Movie.
Yeah. My dad and I are big fans of all of these movies, like Spinal Tap, Folks, Mighty Wind.
Best in Show.
I was going to say my personal favorite is Best in Show. Catherine O'Hara, what's his name? Eugene Levy. It's just they're so good. Funny little side note about Best in Show, the part where they are like watching the dog show and the announcers are like discussing what the dogs look like and what they're doing and stuff, completely ad-libbed. They are not looking at dogs. They are just making it up as they go. And it's so funny. So
the thing about the Christopher Guest movies is Christopher Guest was actually friends with that whole group of comedians, which is actually the SCTV, which there's actually a great documentary I just watched 2 nights ago. No, it's on Martin Short, and he actually it's called Life is Short. Fantastic documentary on him, but it has interviews with Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara, and it's actually kind of sad because at the end it says like in memory of Catherine O'Hara, and it's like, damn, that sucks. But yeah, anyway. So they were all friends, and actually it's amazing watching it. I didn't realize how many people Martin Short was friends with. He actually was really close friends with like Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks, and like they hung out all the time. Yeah, so anyway, so that whole crowd, the SCTV, the Second City Canada group is pretty much the go-to for all of those movies, and they all trust each other so much, and they're all such good friends and play well off each other to the point to where most of those movies are ad-libbed, and there's no script for a lot of it, and it's just it's a lot of fun knowing that so much of it is just kind of off the cuff, and it's fun. My favorite part of Best in Show is the two announcers when they go, wait a second, does he have 2 left feet? And you just see him running with 2 left feet.
The main guy doing the announcing during that section is Fred Willard, who another guy, rest in peace. I'll be honest, when Catherine O'Hara passed, that was a rough day. Like that was like, because obviously growing up watching Beetlejuice and Home Alone, but then we don't watch a ton of like shows anymore, but that was one of the shows that the wife and I, Schitt's Creek, we watched every single episode. And so we really kind of loved Moira. It was sad when
to know that the accent that she had was actually completely Catherine O'Hara just made that the whole thing better. Catherine O'Hara was great. There's very few celebrities that when they die, it's like I feel some sort of impact from it. But she was one where I was like, damn, that one sucks. And we actually had just watched an episode of The Last of Us that Catherine O'Hara's in. And
I didn't even know she did. Okay.
Yeah, like days before she passed. So it was kind of like damn, that sucks. I think the last time I felt anything about a celebrity dying was actually Anthony Bourdain. Died on my birthday years back.
Ooh.
Yeah. But I really liked Anthony Bourdain. His book, Kitchen Confidential, fantastic.
So I've got one more, and it's kind of funny because of what we just got done talking about, people that, passed away, with this band name, which is Sadgasm.
That I genuinely don't know, but for some reason I want to say Chris Cornell is in it.
Oh, Chris Cornell has nothing to do with it, except it is a 90s, it's a 90s parody spoof, I guess you could say.
There's only one movie coming to my mind, and I don't want to say it because of the Uno reverse card I'm going to play on you. All right. Movie?
Uh-huh.
What is it?
Okay, it's not a movie. It's actually a TV show. It is our first twofer. This is also from The Simpsons.
Okay.
This is from a later season episode that a lot of people don't like, but I think is okay. The main reason people don't like it is because in the first couple seasons, they established Homer and Marge's relationship coming from the 70s and like having that soundtrack. Well, they did a 90s version with Homer and Marge kind of rejecting Homer. So he starts a grunge band called Sadgasm. So when you said Chris Cornell, I was like, well, you're not wrong. Like, it is grunge oriented, but yeah, this was Homer's like Nirvana-esque grunge band. So,
okay. All right.
Yeah, I think it's one of the better, newer episodes.
Okay. And see, I'm not familiar with new Simpsons episodes at all. So I wasn't going to get that one.
You did good. You did good though. Do you want to hear your final score?
Yeah, of course I do.
So, out of a possible 30, you scored 19.
Okay.
I do not have a calculator with me. What is that?
Out of a possible how many?
30.
I got 19 correct.
Yes.
All right. So according to my calculations, which is a teacher's calculator that I found on Google, I got 11 wrong, 19 correct, which gives me a total score of 63.33.
Which is, I think, technically an F, but a high F.
So
maybe a D. I'm not sure how they grade things anymore.
I'm not sure either, and I think that's it's a D. So it's
okay,
actually
all right.
It's just a solid D because 60 is the lowest D you can get before it's below 60.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, good for you, buddy. You passed.
All right.
Not well, but you passed.
Yeah. I would still be a doctor.
That's encouraging.
Yes. Okay. So I have 2 for you.
Oh God. 2
for you. And of course, there's no points for these. It's all or nothing. Okay, there's points for it.
Okay.
All or nothing. All right. So the first one is To Get Her.
To Get Her. That's from a movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the movie.
Are you ready?
It's not Lestat's band from Queen of the Damned, is it?
No.
I don't think he had a band.
Lestat, not Lestat?
Lestat? I don't know.
Okay, yeah. I knew what you're talking about. But no.
Yeah.
The name of the movie is Together with the number 2, Together. But it's stylized To Get Her, which actually to this day I still like when I write the word together, I write To Get Her. It was an MTV movie about boy bands.
Oh.
Yeah. Actually, Kevin Farley, Chris Farley's brother, was in it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that's nice. Yeah, I would have never got that.
Yeah. I know, and that's why I asked you. All right. So the second one, the band's name is Citizen Dick.
Are they the ones that sing Scotty Doesn't Know?
Nope.
From Eurotrip? No?
Nope.
Okay. Shoot. When I was coming up with names for this one, I think I came across this one. And I thought, you know what? I'm not going to say that. It's a little lowbrow for my taste.
Lowbrow for your taste?
I don't know. I'm going to say movie, but I have no idea.
It is from the 1992 movie Singles by Cameron Crowe, written and directed by Cameron Crowe. And it's actually the fake band in the movie that... Okay, so Singles is about basically dating in the early 90s. And the lead singer of the band was Matt Dillon. And also in the band, I don't remember what positions they played in the band, was 3 members of Pearl Jam. Jeff Ament, Stone Gossard, and Eddie Vedder.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I did. Okay, I don't think I came across that for this, but I saw that somewhere else.
Yep. So,
and you know what? One more bonus one for you, because I looked this up and I had it written down, and I guess in copying and pasting all my stuff, I accidentally erased it. But I had one more written down. Sex Bomb.
Oh, that's a movie with Michael Cera. Scott Pilgrim.
Yes, yeah. I had that one written down. For some reason, I got deleted. So yeah, give yourself a couple extra points there.
Okay, I'll take it because the points are made up and they don't matter.
That's another one of those movies that's like, I have a list on my phone of literally at any given point, like 40 or 50 movies. That's one that I've always meant to watch, and I've never seen it.
It's good. It's got a cult following. It's a good movie. Right. It's a very over-the-top movie if you go into it understanding that it's going to be an over-the-top movie. It's right. Fun. I mean, it's a very fun, stylistic movie. It's not a must-see, but everybody should see it. It's good.
Yeah, all the little clips I've seen look like something I would get a kick out of. I just haven't gotten around to see it.
It's an Edgar Wright movie, and I think Baby Driver's a better movie than Scott Pilgrim.
I mean, when I think of Edgar Wright, I think of Shaun of the Dead. That's the first one that comes to my mind.
That's a good movie too, but I was just picking a random Edgar Wright movie that I think is better than it. I mean, it don't get me wrong, Scott Pilgrim's a fun movie, but it's not going to be everybody sit around, we got to watch this one. We're going to remember it forever.
Sure.
So anyway.
Well, hey, you know what? You did really good. I think you passed. It was close, but you passed.
I did. Even the doctor at the bottom of the class is still a doctor.
That does not make me feel good about going for a checkup.
Just ask your doctor where he was in his class.
Is that before or after the prostate exam?
During.
I was in the back of the class. Well, in this case, I guess that's fine.
You're in the back of my class.
Class. Okay. Well, on that note.
Yes. So thank you for another fun, rousing round of Monster Tortures Danger. This one was Monster Tortures. It's kind of fun.
You did good. I'm proud of you.
Once again, I will say that there is no place for the wealth of useless knowledge that I have except for a podcast, and it came in handy again.
That's why we do it.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for listening or watching or thanks for tuning in, I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
Later.